They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Yeah, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Yo, Christian, what's good, bruh? Christian, can you hear me?
First down here for the offense.
I'm on OBS right now, bro. I'm wondering if y'all can hear me, man. Let me know. Let me know if y'all can hear me, bruh.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Give me that.
Oh, what a grab by the defense.
Oh, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. All right, let me see, bro. Let me see something right quick.
Not the start this kid was looking for.
I'm trying to be able to hear like my opponent too at the same time. I just got on OBS, but we got the webcam coming on too. I got the webcam coming on too, bro. Let's get it, baby. Hey, y'all like the video for me? Like the video for me? Let's go.
He was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Alabama pushing the tempo. Every good quarterback is first a game manager. At Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, but now, not only that, they're playing. Unleashes one deep.
Got him.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Yeah.
And I think in the pre-snap,
these
guys were on the state.
Yeah, get up out of here. Bye. Bye. Yeah. That's what you call a quitter. That's what you call a quitter. That's what you call a quitter, my boy. It's a testing round, man. It's a testing round. I'm trying to see if I can hear the people. Hear my opponent at the same time. Let me know if I'm too loud or not. Oh, they got me playing Cuz again? So Cuz came back? Okay.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Titletown, some call it, a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David
You back, huh, Ghost?
Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Hey, Ghost, you back, bro? You quit? You came back? Come on, man. Let's do this.
The Buckeyes will kick it away first.
Might well let that one go.
The ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be
Might
a
well let
touchback.
that go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah. Let's go, baby.
It's Milroe. Across the middle of the field.
Man, it's so important when you run QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job.
Oh yeah, what we got going on, bruh? What you in?
On second down, they'll take the lead.
There we go.
On the outside.
There we go.
He's running
There we go.
but he's got enough to move the
Okay.
Love that. Nice hands and also beautiful
Okay.
Grab inbounds.
It's all good. It's all good. Come on. Get back.
Drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned
There we
it
go.
in
First
shares
down,
for
baby.
years, too.
That's all I need.
Many guys we can go back
All I
to
need is a
Bosa
first down.
Brothers, Chase Young, just recently.
That's all I
the guys
need,
that
brother.
They put their
All
hand
I
in
need
the
is a
dirt
first down.
and they go make things happen.
Let's go.
Get after quarterbacks like you see right here.
Gonna try to get it himself. At the 35, he's loose.
Yeah.
He'll step out of bounds, but not
Come on,
before
man.
the big
Get it together.
pickup and a first down for this offense.
Get it together, my boy.
And you're seeing here the difficulties
together. Let's go, baby.
defenses have trying to contain
Let's
this
go.
guy. If you leave a lane open or you sack him right away, you allow him to get
Let's go,
outside
baby.
the pocket, he is going to take off. And he is very difficult.
Yeah,
to
we
tackle.
live.
He's got
We live.
like ability.
Come on,
in
man.
Space.
Come on.
Linebacker shuffling
Game
around,
time,
trying to
baby.
keep the quarterback
Game time,
from getting
baby.
the read.
Let's see what you made of.
Feeling some. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly, and you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown run.
Yeah. Let's get them lights up, get them
He'll
subs
try to
up.
tack on one more.
Come on.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. He marched 78 yards down the field, and he got into the house for the 6 to finish it. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fowler. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking for a productive play on first down. Firing. Unloads to the right. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on toughness, they've been built recently on the efficient passing game.
I mean, so many good quarterbacks, and you know you're going to get great play calling, great offensive design. Ohio State offenses every year, year after year, names change, but the production will be the same.
Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and goal. Fast motion from the offense. To the air, it's Howard. He makes the connection. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Nobody gonna stop.
And what a nice start for this offense.
Nobody
the
gonna
throw
stop,
game
huh?
getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in
Hey,
the
we're
rhythm.
on OBS
Nice
right now.
start for
Look,
this
y'all let me
offense.
know if I'm too loud. I just hooked up the OBS right now, bro.
PAT
Let me know
unit
if I'm
on
too
the
loud,
field.
dog. Or if I'm too low.
And
You know
it's
what
up
I'm saying?
and good.
Let me know in the
A
chat.
very
Everybody like the
efficient
video.
5-way scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard
bro.
scoring loss.
Let's get it popping.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything to have success. I got to be aggressive against the run, play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, they dial up a pass play there on first down, and how about the quarterback there? Buys time, he's outside, he's looking for people to get open on the scramble drill, but there's nothing happening, and it's just a really quick time.
He caught it! To the end zone! Touchdown, Bama! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Back to throw, it's Milroe. Getting to me. Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the two-point try. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Final play of the quarter coming. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Not much time left in the first, but you want to squeeze every ounce out of life that you can get, so we'll have one more snap. Put on first down. Unloads it left. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
You would miss that, but that was on my hands.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They're going to run it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. They go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Off the play fake. They're bringing heat. On over the middle, it's Henderson. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. And the Buckeyes are flying down the field. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. On first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The incomplete pass leaves them with 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. At the 40, there he goes. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw it. Fires left. Wide open downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Got him.
And that one is picked up in the end zone. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
On the ground, it's Hayes. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
He's going to take off. At the 45, he's open. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback? Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Milroe. He'll pull it down and run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Tempo and overdrive. After the run, now to throw. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Forced out of the pocket. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact.
Okay, so the QB scrambled, went out of bounds. It counts as a sack because it's a loss on the play. You know what I did as a defensive lineman, guys? I chased him and tried to be the first one and the closest one. Because guess who gets the sack? Yep, that guy.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under. Alabama quickly back to the line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're just treating the entire stadium as if it's 4-down territory. Odd decision here to go for it, 4th and very, very long. Sends it downfield. And he's got it inside the 20. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. He's looking to throw. Dances away from the heat.
Oh, bad pass.
It's picked off.
I ain't even gonna press that. Damn, I ain't even gonna press that.
Touchdown, Ohio State. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
Man.
And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13.
You gotta be careful, bro, with your pressing.
Get that touchdown right before the half. Build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return.
Come on, man. Let's go, bro. It's all good.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
I was going right there, too. I was going to run it right in.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They're going to open this drive with a pass. That one comes out hot down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Dropping back, it's Milroe. They're trying to get to him. Flushed out of the pocket. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st half.
Come on, bro. It's all good, man. Shake back, shake back. Shake back, man. Damn. That's my mistake, man. My mistake.
I guess they're trying to send a message to start this 2nd half, lined up for an onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A 1st down for the offense. Defense in press coverage. From the gun. Give on the inside. The Buckeyes are in the hurry up. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got it in the middle, it's Scott. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. That completion delivers a first down. The Buckeye aerial attack continues to be prolific. You feel as if they're on the verge of just having these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
That's what messed us up, man. That's what messed us up, man. We're supposed to be up.
Tide offense rolls onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Moves away as he feels pressure. He caught it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown Tide!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
To the air, it's Milroe. Pocket starts to the left. Push down for the tackle.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense set on first down. RPO complete to open the drive.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Comes out throwing on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Tate. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one, they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there.
That's an interception right there.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He is a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And he's Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed. It's now up-tempo. They're now throwing the ball vertically down the field, and they've had so many guys go in the first round in recent years. This dude right here fits that mold to a T. Love watching this guy play.
The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Back to pass, it's Howard.
There we go.
And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick.
Good stop.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
We got to stop them on offense, man.
Here comes that Alabama
That's
offense.
serious defense.
Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everyone moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that side.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Just giving the ball up at this
And the
point,
quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage.
Fires and picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, hey, these interceptions, they're not just for the little pass guys. The big guys can get it done too.
On the ball to the 30. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. On first down, here comes this offense. The transition of Alabama quarterbacks over the years has been fascinating, from the dreaded game manager label to got it, takes it to the house, touchdown, Crimson Tide. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score.
You got to get some stops.
Get that momentum back on your side. You still got more work.
We got to stop
step
him.
one accomplished.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Let's go.
From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First down here for the offense. Back to throw, it's Howard. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. They'll leave it with him. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the third. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. The corners are walked up tight. Give as they work on that clock. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Motion from the offense. On second down, he'll fire. With the catch, it's Tate. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back.
Lock in, baby, lock in.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to...
Lock in, baby.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands
Down by 10, 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
The ball and make
2
sure they
minutes
get
left.
possession.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Extending the play. Trying to make magic with his feet. Across the 25, he's got room. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Here comes the offense on first down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Trying to get to him. He'll pull it down. That's a way to mess up a drive. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. On the run, it's Henderson. Really nice stop there from this senior lead. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They'll go to the ground. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Let's go, baby. Oh, he going for it.
On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes the catch pass. At the 35, he's got nothing but Green just causing wreckage in the secondary. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come up quick.
Touchdown, Ohio State! And they add 6 more to that trip to the house. These guys are starting to separate themselves a little bit now, and it could get ugly if there's no answer coming up.
Nail, meat, coffin. You know, we're supposed to keep everybody involved in this game, right? Keep them excited, a reason to tune in. Well, I don't got one. This is over.
They're going to run it. He gets into the end zone for the 2, and that is big. It's now a 3-possession game.
Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way,
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers.
That's crazy.
Looking to throw, it's Milroe. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama!
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Buys a little time. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground, and most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Off play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Power football with the run. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Line gets set, first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Touchdown, Bama! And once he got loose, it was all over.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to get me the rock back. And these decisions to go for two just seem more and more throughout a game, chasing points, and then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. First down for this offense.
We tried. Besides that.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Howard. He'll take another shot here. Pulls it in on the left. And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
That is how you end a football game. Closing seconds, great execution. Take the lead. This game is almost over.
He'll toss it into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. After this, it'll be a wrap. Through the air on first down. Grabbed on the outside, it's Williams. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Time to take a shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
Never know. Every point is important to some. And they make the extra point, but they still take the 5-point L. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
And welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. You just can't give up so many points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Where we at? I'm trying to see if I can hear my opponent. That's it. That's all I want to do. See if I can hear my opponent. See if I can hear whoever I'm playing. Let me see where we at, bro. Heisman now. I want to see if I can hear my opponent first. I gotta figure this out, bro. It's really bothering me, you know what I mean? It's really bothering me, bro.
Settled next to the Willamette River, Autzen Stadium is a jewel in the Pacific Northwest, and the flock of Ducks that call it home have made this one of the most challenging places for any team to come calling. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand with two of college football's premier teams preparing to slug it out. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Hey, yo, Cruz, can you hear me, bro? Hey, Cruz.
I guess they're not interested in kicking it away. They're lining up for an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And I get it. You want to start fast, take the life out of this home crowd. But when you're the road team and you start the game with an onside kick, that is a little bit crazy, a little bit aggressive. And when you don't get it, now you've created all the momentum for the home team and great field position.
The offense set for a first down play. Wasting time throwing on this drive. He'll try to do it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with ease.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Quick completion on the out route. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Looking to go up top on first down. Moving out of the pocket. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
It's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they build traditions, and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football team.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Looking to buy time. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes a chance and fires it across the field. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. Looking to pass, it's Milroe. Coming after it. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Tide with the 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised. And initially, he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Feeling some heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Alabama will get the first down. Here comes the hurry up.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Getting some heat. Steps away. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
Skips away from pressure. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. First down to start the drive after the break. The give to the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Gets it out fast. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
So many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well, pass at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
It really shows you his skills on that last run, and I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 20 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now, today, because of all the great running backs they have had here recently, if you get into the second level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. One running back in the backfield, and he hits it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Looking for space, it's James. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
And the Ducks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking for a path to the end zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Using his feet to buy time. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! It's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had...
Looking to take a shot. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Trying to find his man on first down. Got out of trouble. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Alabama pushing the tempo. He's back to throw on second down. He lets it fly. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Haynes. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown Tide!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. Work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Fair catch called for and made. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. It's caught. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll come out throwing on first down. On the run, still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. These corners going to give them some space. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
They put on the heat and they block it.
That's the end of the first half.
All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was. And they the 16. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. To throw, it's Milroe. Slings it downfield. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Oh, he would have loved to tack on the big return, but they've got it in the red zone at the 16.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things happen. You want to gotta get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
They'll give it to the back. Breaks the tackle. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Throw. In the middle, it's holding. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Looking to throw for it. Big scrap. He gets it in. Touchdown, Oregon. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Wants to go up top. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Really nice play getting that first down. And listen, I know when a lot of people think about the Crimson Tide recently, they think about the success they've had with quarterback. The big reason why, though, those guys have been playing so well, they're throwing the NFL talent all over the field. And this dude right here, he could be the next first-round pick at the wide receiver position from Bama.
Going up top on first down. Dances away. He's going to run it. It's a fumble. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. Alabama quickly back to the line. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Keeps looking downfield. Fires on the move. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down. And then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
They want to try to pull even right now as they're going for the onside kick in the third. And a few anxious moments, the hands team is able to fall on it. Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this passing Molly.
Yeah, and you got to be searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll try the run. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Soften him up with a run, now to throw. Fires to the big fella.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. They're bringing heat. Seems it complete to the right. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. The Ducks have their offense in high gear. They'll run it, trying to take time off the clock.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Looking for a gap. It's James. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. So this offense has the lead, they have the ball, they have the clock on their side, and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. And the defense sold out.
They got Oregon on
99% here on first down. If they can pick up a yard here on second down, that might put this one in the books. Quarterback keeps it on the sneak.
And that was a nice second down run and setting up 3rd and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football.
Quarterback sneaks it forward and into the end zone for a touchdown.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights and the lead balloons to 15. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. It was finished off with the quarterback sneak.
We only got a minute 07.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. He's going up top here late in the game. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Ball's at the 27. a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off.
Oh my
And
goodness.
trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Alabama pushing the tempo. Quarterback checking the play. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. They're trying a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it for a touchdown, so hold on a second. They're not dead yet. In fact, they're suddenly feeling much better.
And this is always an interesting spot for me now because you're going to have to go for 2 regardless. I don't know if it's now or if it's later when you score, but at some point you're going to have to pull the trigger. So that's a you decision, but nice job by this offense getting the touchdown now to give yourself that opportunity to have a choice.
Just over 20 seconds to play. They must recover this onside kick to have a chance.
Oh my goodness, man!
But the hands
They
team is able
cheating
to
for him
corral.
now. They just giving him the ball now, bro. Yeah, they cheating for him now.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Under a minute to play, they can just take a knee and put this game on ice.
It's such a good feeling, the best feeling in the world. The best formation is victory formations. I can just catch the snap, take a knee, Jesse, and watch that clock run.
And it's got to feel good, too, because this was a physical football game. Both teams leaving it all on the field, and the offense now an opportunity to ice this thing, take the dub into the locker room, and get ready for your next opponent.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Gabriel. Blasted as he lets it go. A strike downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The clock and the scoreboard on their side as they come to the line, 1st and goal. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That was our onside kick. All right, man. What we got going on? Ooh, wee. I still ain't hear nobody talk yet. I'm trying to hear my opponent on the other side, but I still ain't hear nobody talk yet.
Nobody's saying nothing.
Nobody's saying nothing. I gotta get somebody on here that's gonna say something so I can see if I can hear him. Cause to my knowledge right now, I can't hear nobody. I can't hear
As
nothing
they say
right now,
around
bro.
here, keep Austin weird. They're going to keep it electric today inside Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, home to the Longhorns. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Longhorns will boot it away to start the game. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Hey, bro, can you hear me?
Offense getting set for first down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll throw it on first down. He's going for it all. Oh, and he gets downfield with a big catch. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. Think of guys like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith. This guy, he looks like he could be on the field with all those guys, too. He's got speed. He's got the ability to pluck the football out of the air. What a big-time weapon. How nice is it to play quarterback with this guy in the offense?
Back to throw, it's Milroe. Quarterback adapting. He'll turn it loose out to the right. And he hauls it in inside the 30. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. What a nightmare for this defense. His second big play, gashing this secondary and fitting right into that gold standard. Touchdown, Alabama! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Rock him to sleep.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. Opening drive, nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
Man, Pat is good, man.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. In the low percentage play, the onside kick bounces out of bounds, and they'll drop the flag. First down here for the offense. From the gun, the running back has it. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The give to the right.
Hey, give us a slow drive, baby. It's all good. Come on.
They finally make the stop with the big run. He's ready to move those sticks for the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you can tell it's hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Ewers. Got his man quickly. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Hard running there. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal.
The defense.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
Play action. Let's it fly.
Bro, they got 4
Makes a
people
catch
right
in the
there.
end zone.
Nobody could have slided it, put their hands up.
Longhorn.
I gotta do everything.
Ready to try the point after.
I gotta use it
There was
everything.
not a window there. There was not a sliver of light. There was like the eye of a needle to zip that ball in, and somehow he got it in.
No doubt defensively, you know it's coming. You know who he's going to, where he's going to. You're in great position, but that guy just makes a play. He makes the touchdown catch. What a throw, what a catch.
I gotta use everything, man.
QB and wide receiver.
Come on, man.
Here comes that Alabama offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He'll get rid of it. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter.
Why you keep backing up, bro? Come on, man. Stay in position. God damn. The tripping. The throw is there, but the pass is there. It's wide open. You running back. What you scared of? Come on, man.
Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Quarterback will audible. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got him and they convert. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
The pass
He's
is there, bro.
bounds, but not before.
It's right there in front of your face.
Pick up and moving
Let's go.
the sticks for a first down.
Let's go, baby. He switched it up. He switched his
Looking
defense
to
up.
throw, it's Milroe. Pocket starts to collapse. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, he'll let it fly. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And before he wanted, forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of field, Reese, where your execution has to be great. Down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback, they're smaller and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply wouldn't have.
He wants to pass it on second down. Buying some time. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Throws to the wideout. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Ewers. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your throw is. You're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to him.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Trying to get to him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got it. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
That's crazy.
They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory.
He's loose. He's at the 10. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texans.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what. Keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're looking at, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Alabama quickly back to the line. They'll throw it on 1st down. Right down the middle. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down and run. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Coming after it. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. It's Milroe. Fires to him. What a job to lay out and make the catch. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bama.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game will continue to heat up, look out in the second half. and that's tough, man. It was drawn up right. It was a good throw. It was right in his hands. You just want your playmaker to make that play and get to the two-point conversion.
Hey. Killer. Killer.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Fielded and gets golden. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Man, that nigga, that nigga a chump, dog. I ain't even gonna lie. That nigga finally joined the
Just
party,
enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee.
You lost, nigga. You lost.
Here, it's Ewers. Throws to the tight end.
Man, you lost last time we played, dog. You gonna cry like a little bitch. Yeah, nigga, because you know you lost. Niggas on live, nigga. This shit is on strong, nigga. What are you talking about?
Half, they're lined up for an onside kick.
Every day. You said
the
what?
offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break. You rested. You told your club we're going to come out.
I'm on live every time I play this bitch.
We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning. And you
Man,
now this defense will step up.
It ain't too much talking. Hey, look, when you whip that nigga ass, that nigga be crying like a little bitch, man.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got it. It's golden.
He be crying like a little bitch.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up the first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route to get zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and moves the sticks.
They'll run the screen. It just never developed.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets it up for the first down.
All I know is that nigga sick, bro.
That nigga sick. Football and an elevator to lose to these guys.
That nigga sick.
So quick and so dynamic. Get open.
Hey, we gonna talk one person at a time, bro.
Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Feeling some heat.
Yeah, nigga, one person at a time, nigga.
3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal.
Hey, get your bitch ass on, nigga. Hey, go back and hide, nigga.
Where you're throwing the football, you cannot wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback, using his eyes.
Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Go back and hide, nigga. Go back and hide like a bitch, nigga. Go hide like a bitch, nigga.
Wedges,
go hide like a bitch, nigga.
You
been hiding ever since, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up.
And they got stumped on 1st and goal. They said, let's go to Old Faithful.
Yeah, nigga, go hide like a bitch.
Run quarterback.
My nigga Killer whipped you already, nigga.
It's such a hard play to
My nigga Killer already whipped you, nigga. My nigga Killer say you do the same shit.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
My nigga Killer say he do the same shit. My nigga Killer say you do the same shit, nigga.
We'll tack another one onto this lead. So that's scoring 5 with only 6 plays. And it was finished off with the quarterback sneak.
I whipped your ass, nigga. You fucking suck. Shut your bitch ass up.
This will not be recoverable as it sails out of the back of the end zone.
Let's get for real. 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 All right. Then I just
Here comes that Alabama offense. Jesse had very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next one.
expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Bad news for the defense. They gave up a first down on a scramble. Good news, though, they got a blitz
Shut your
on
bitch
that
ass up.
quarterback. That is a dream
shut up.
shot for anybody on defense. So yeah, you might have made a good play individually. Good job, attaboy. You might get a helmet sticker for that, but you're also going to be in the ice stats.
Getting some heat. In the middle, it's Hayes. One step wrap, two step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
I got it all on the screen, bitch. I got it all on the
Quarterback
screen,
checking
nigga.
off. He's looking for an open man on second down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got it. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Alabama pushing the tempo.
You ain't seen me no motherfucking invite. You crazy as fuck. Nigga, you suck. Alright, if I whip your ass, all you gonna do is cry like a little bitch. When I whip your ass, you gonna cry like a little bitch. And look,
To the air.
you ain't nothing for that nigga.
Finds his big tight end.
Tell me the time,
And
nigga.
he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown tie.
Tell me the time, nigga. Because we can run that bitch, nigga, but at the same time, nigga,
Precision
a nigga
using
whipped
the
you so
scalpel,
much.
the
A
fine
nigga whipped you so much, I'm
instrument,
tired
rather
of
than
playing
the
your ass,
blunt
nigga.
And the defense has had
You be crying and
absolutely
shit.
no answer for it. He's been down their throats all game long, a
You
step
be
ahead,
fucking
understanding
crying,
what he's
nigga.
seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Nigga be fucking crying,
A
man.
very efficient 5-play scoring drive.
Crying and shit,
After
nigga.
scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right
Amino
back to
said
the
the same
onside
shit,
kick.
nigga.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed
Amino
it
said the
perfectly,
same
and they
shit, nigga.
secured.
Bitch.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Man, shut the fuck up with that shit. Nigga, you suck,
Just
nigga.
enough time for one more snap before
How
the
you
end
get
of the
the best team on the game and still lose to a tier 5, nigga? Bitch ass,
Hotel
nigga.
throwing on first down. Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Tell you, nigga, fuck that nigga. I told that nigga, fuck that nigga, cuz.
He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period.
Bitch ass on.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He'll throw it. Quick strike complete. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And they almost had a connection on the long pass, but the receiver couldn't make the grab in bounds.
I'm on the screen right now, nigga.
On third and short, the power run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll let it go down the right side. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory, and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Looking for a crease, it's Blue. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
The clock stops
That
as
nigga
we
ain't
have
like a
reached
bitch.
the
That nigga
final
ain't like
2
a
minutes
fucking
of the
girl,
game.
man. Talking all
Let's see
that
what
shit,
they've got
nigga,
on
talking
second
about,
down.
Go away, nigga, shut your bitch ass up. Niggas on stream, nigga.
Out of the gun, the dip to the back. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh center down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2,
You know
by
what?
20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understand the situation, understand where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down.
Me whipping his
From the
ass.
17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10.
Yeah, me whipping his ass.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position.
The pull and throw off the field. Makes the grab and it's out for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the task. The quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Man, what you thought I was playing?
A first down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
But hold on, yeah, over you said my
Timeout, Alabama.
I'm finna get out this bitch and get back on.
Now it's 2nd and goal.
There's probably some shit I gotta.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose
That
a
nigga
couple.
there, he sucked, bro.
The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half
That
as they
nigga
try to
full of
get
shit.
their act together.
Timeout.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse
full of
near the
shit,
goal
bro, I'm
line,
telling you.
goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have...
Touchdown,
nigga full of shit, bro.
Longhorns! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there. Finish this thing.
Yeah, man, tell that.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Back to throw, it's Ewers. They're bringing heat. He gets it into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion extends this lead to 8. That's how you take advantage of great starting field position, moving it 27 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there getting set.
Set to kick this one away. Texas.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack.
So it comes down to the quarterback position. Just don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeout.
Oh, look out! Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He's going to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And this will be caught. Touchdown in the final minute. We're a 2-point conversion away from a tie.
Wow, unbelievable. This is crazy. And massive play by this offense. This is exactly what you needed. You got the score. Now you got to get the two-point conversion. Time's not on your side. There is no wait till a later point. It's go time. What's your two-point play in this spot to tie the game up late?
He's into the end zone. The two-point conversion is good, and we're tied here in the final period. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Golden. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots on the sticks so the clock will stop. You can save every second you have.
Offense gets set for second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Throws for the tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, no big surprise here in the fourth quarter. The defense expecting pass, and that's why they've got extra DBs on the field. It's almost like a prevent look. Everybody back there staring at the QB. Going to be hard to throw into that. Obviously, the ball falls incomplete.
On third down, he drops to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. How about the defense? And a great return on the play before they're finally able to bring him down.
Yeah! I told you, boy! Nah, that ain't, hey, it's not a fumble, bro. It's not a fumble, dog. It's not a fumble, my
He
boy.
spun that wheel of
It's
fortune by
over.
challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Scanning the field, it's Milroe. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Easy money.
And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, Alabama.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yo.
Welcome to Happy Valley, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions and one of the most passionate fan bases in all of